Hey everybody, welcome to Flatbread Friday. I had this wedge of cheese. It's called Wensleydale with cranberries. It's sort of cheddar, it's crumbly, it's sharp, and it's sweet all at the same time. So it's kind of hard to eat on crackers because it's crumbly. So it's been sitting around and I decided this week we're going to make a pizza out of it. I had some ham in my freezer and I got a pizza dough and some of that nice arugula and spinach mix, and that's what we're going to put on it. So let's do it. I decided to use a tomato-based sauce for our pizza sauce, but I want to sweeten it up with a little bit of barbecue sauce. So right now we're going to mix together some tomato sauce and some barbecue sauce. Come on, baby. And that is going to be the base of our ham, arugula, and Wensleydale with cranberries pizza. We're all mixed up. Let's preheat the oven to 450. I have rolled out our dough onto a baking sheet lined with parchment. And according to the package directions, I'm going to pierce this all over with a fork so that it doesn't puff up in the oven. We're all pierced up. I did leave a little room around the edges because I don't mind if the edges puff up. So we'll see how that goes. First thing that's going on is our tomato and barbecue sauce. And spread that all over. A nice pretty thin layer of sauce, as you can see. And you know that I like to put the greens. I don't know if I said this was just arugula. It's spinach and arugula. I may have said that too, not sure. But greens are going on because I like to put the greens underneath the cheese. We want to point the stems in. Okay, our greens are on, and for our first layer of cheese, I have mixed together some of the Wensleydale, not Wellesley, with some mozzarella. So that'll make it melty and protective of these greens so they don't dry out or turn black or anything like that. Pretty good coverage over our greens. Next thing that's going on is some cubed, this is Virginia ham. You could use any kind of ham. Actually, another thing that would be really good with this is some prosciutto. That would make a nice salty addition. We're going to distribute our cubes all over the place. Next thing that's going on is some sliced red onion. You can omit this if you want to, but I like onion. So you probably noticed that if you watch my other video. And we're going to finish up with just plain old crumbled Wensleydales with cranberry. Sprinkle that over top. And in the back of my pantry, I found a half a bag of pine nuts. So I have decided that we're going to sprinkle these on top here. I love me some pine nuts. I would have toasted these, but they are going to be cooking in the oven on a pretty high temperature, so I didn't want to run the risk of burning them. So let's scoop them up. And we are now ready to go into the oven, 450 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. Our ham, greens, and Wensleydale with cranberries pizza is out of the oven. Smelling amazing, colorful, toasty, and it's going to be real good. We're going to slice it and serve it. I decided that I wanted to garnish our pizza with a chiffonade of fresh basil, which I finally found some at the store. So what you do is you stack up the leaves, largest to smallest, put it on a cutting surface and roll it up. And then you just pull your knife through. I know we've done this before, but what you get are these little ribbons of basil. And here is our ham, greens, and Wensleydale and with cranberries pizza. And now we're going to sprinkle it up with some of our basil. Make it look pretty, make it taste basil-y. Up. Laundry's done. And then I like to put the little top right on here. And there we go. Truly presentable, and it's gonna be very, very yummy. Thank you for joining me while we did something fun with one of my favorite cheeses and some other stuff. And it's gonna be real good. Happy Flatbread Friday, and we'll see you again soon.